So, how was practice today?
It was good, just getting ready for, opponent and making sure guys, understand their responsibilities. So it was good practice.
What do you feel like your secondary did compared to the first scrimmage as the one this past weekend? Where do they improve the most?
Just guys making sure that they understand their responsibility. We continue to add defenses, continue to add different responsibilities on guys' plates, and guys continue to step up to the challenge. So, just the more snaps that you actually get within the defense, the more snaps you actually get doing the technique. Just like you expect, they all continue to get better.
What was the energy like today because of that scrimmage and seeing what they need to work on?
Credit to these guys that, Kyron was coming to catch a pass. I was about to have to grab you. But, the energy level will continue to be high all camp. You can see guys out here, they're just not out here because they have to be out here. They're out here because they want to be out here. And you can see that. Like I said, Coach Riley, make sure that it's enthusiastic type practice. Everybody understands their role and their responsibility and continue to grow.
The quarterback room has been tight competition. Has anyone kind of separated themselves this fall camp?
You know what? They all have had moments, right? And really, really good positive moments. The biggest thing is making sure that we get rid of the lows, which I think we did, just being consistent. So, I'm kind of like the bags of riches. I have a number of guys that I feel can start a game at any moment in time in the season. And I think that's, a credit to them as hard as they work. But at the same time, it's going to allow us to stay, pretty much to what our standard is, right? To be consistent, be the best, unit not only on the team but in the nation. And I think, when guys all of a sudden bring that level of competition to the practice field every day, you're going to see it every day and every week we play the games.
Now that you guys are, heading into the week before game week or the week before a game, how close are you guys as the coaching staff? How close are you guys to defining those roles and figuring out the starting spots?
You know what? I think, we're fortunate because we have some quality depth. Anytime you got quality depth, those roles are always going to be something that, like I say, on a daily and a weekly, that can change. You expect guys to, continue to develop. You expect guys to continue to show up, and these guys have. So I don't think it'd ever be like, at this point in the season to say it's defined and that's just their role. It's going to be always, guys grinding and working and continue to get better.
How has Traquan been progressing?
He's been progressing well, learning, doing things like that to make sure he, takes advantage of every opportunity to get on the field.
How have you seen Devontae progress over this fall camp?
Just being consistent, just a guy that everybody knows the talent level, but at the same time, he hasn't had a chance to truly show it by, being healthy, staying healthy, and being able to be on the field. And right now, he's, getting a chance to show that.
What about Sierra? How's he growing?
The same. I think Sierra's one of those guys that last year, was figuring it out, being on the field, being a young guy on the field, and he took advantage of that because you could see the maturity. You see the maturity in this game, and also you can see the confidence within him. And I think it's going to show. It showed every day in practice. I think it's going to continue to show in the games.
What areas have you seen him improve last year versus, this offseason, this fall camp?
Like I say, it's the confidence, right? I think last year he was trying to show if he belonged. I think right now he knows he belongs. So the confidence level for him is what you expect of an elite corner, and it's high.
Donte, have you talked about reasons so far?
No. C-Row he's a guy, he's like a Swiss Army knife. He's a guy that can play multiple positions for us, and he's a guy that doesn't need reps to play those positions. He's almost somebody that understands the defense. You can tell him what to do, and he's able to go out there and apply it.
Right. Do you envision him having a pretty big, as far as his ability to move around, pretty versatile piece to have?
I think he does. I think he provides a lot of things with his size, with his length, his mindset. He's a guy that, like I said, you can throw at any spot, even if it's in the middle of a game, and he'll be able to succeed at it.
What have you seen as far as Sierra? I think he was talking a little bit, about a week ago, with all of the actor's strike almost giving him a chance to kind of focus more on football right now, feeling a little bit more into that. And I know at times he's been kind of challenged with that. What have you seen as far as his kind of dedication there, how he's just progressed?
Not something I was ever worried about because he's had a couple things that was when it was like the movie times when, he was getting picked up, cracking down in the morning to go do that, coming back doing workouts and still going back and finishing up on set. So, like I said, one thing about Sierra is his mindset is on 1,000. He's extremely, extremely confident, and I think you're going to continue to see that in football games.
So he had times where he was waking up, he was going to shuttle in.
Yeah, it was all day.
Hollywood.
Yeah, he was working all day. He was working football and a full-time, job. Where most guys all of a sudden they get into football season, it's just football only. Some people work a job, it's just job only. So imagine doing both those particular things, and it's pretty much all day and all night. He was able to succeed at those, and credit to him, he never complained. He just wouldn't do what he had to do.
Absolutely. I've seen it from his growth as far as just an X's and O's standpoint. His knowledge, his comprehension, just growth as a younger guy.
Honestly, X's and O's has never been his problem. I mean, one of the best things about him is that how well his mind works. Right, extremely smart, extremely bright. Ones that gets it on the football field. The biggest thing is, like I say, was just his body truly developing and him gaining that confidence. And I think you're going to see both things. I think, Coach Wiley, and credit to Sierra himself, he put on some weight, added some more speed to him. At the same time, his confidence has grown through the roof.
I'm curious, too, just talking, I know there's a lot of chatter talk about this defense in the offseason, and Coach Grinch was one of the guys who kind of came, in the firing line for that. In general, what have you seen as far as just the trust that he inspires in these guys, how he gets guys to play for him, the general level of trust in him from a defensive standpoint?
I think when you hear that, that's outside noise. We're worried about what's going on in-house, and it was never a problem with trust in-house. So we don't, that's really that for people to all of a sudden criticize and think what they think. All that matters is what makes sure we handle our business.
See one more?
What do you think of the nickel position so far during camp?
I think it's a position that definitely has grown. I mean, you would take somebody like J-Rock. I mean, he's definitely came out here. He's made plays. He's grown a lot as a leader and as a communicator. Understands the defense a lot better. You take somebody like C-Row. I mean, C-Row doesn't even need a rep. You can just throw him out there and he can handle it. So a natural-born type of leader. That helps out someone like Jay. You see a more mature guy play that position. At the same time, he's grown now. Now he's mature. So, I mean, you got multiple guys who's came out there and played it. I mean, X has went out there and played it. And so I think it's a position that you're definitely going to see a lot of more success than what you've seen in the past.